There goes Sue.
Hello, I'm Glenn Serreris. I wasn't raised here. I wasn't born here. But I was raised in Toronto, and there's a lot of concrete, a lot of asphalt there, and people love open areas. When I came to Brantford, this area that you're talking about is what made me fall in love with this town. As a result of that, my brother came, he loved it. He settled here. My friend came from Toronto, he loved it, he settled here. I know 2 other families that came from Toronto. We all settled here. Our kids are growing. They're their ages now. I lived in the Mayfair area. I used to ride through the Mayfair area with my kids and other kids from the neighborhood to come down here and ride the trails on bikes. Right now I have 2 mountain bikes. I go to this area to ride and see nature, not to bounce around on my back wheel. I'm not jumping from stone to stone. I'm riding around in that area to see nature. Now, one of the things, and everybody here in this room, everybody across the world has the same flaw, and that is encroachment. That's the key thing, and that's what people get upset about. We push nature back further and further because we think we can develop it and make it better. We're wrong. And countries all over the world are seeing it's wrong. When their areas get flooded, when they have terrific storms going on, weather changes and everything else, because they think they can make the land better by developing it. Years ago, if you looked at Brantford, it did not have all this encroachment and development. We just think we can develop the land and make it better. We can make the rivers better by damming them up. Tear up the farmers' crops and build something better. There is subdivisions going in around Brantford. They're just eating up the land. Now, you may think that I'm against the bike enthusiast. Like I said, I have 2 mountain bikes. And I'm really big on mountain biking and the sports. I think it's great. Me and my son traveled to Toronto to the exhibition, and we watched all kinds of competitions on the bikes and skateboard year after year. So don't say I'm not a bike enthusiast. I'm all for them having a great park, but encroachment, that's wrong. It's wrong. And the people of Toronto and Hamilton, they long for what Brantford has.
And they come here.
You think that I came to Brantford and said, they have a fantastic city hall. It's so beautiful. They have the best museums here. They're fantastic. They have the best swimming pools here. The best develop this, develop that. No. It was this. And the lady said that this was a gem running through the city. It is. Toronto doesn't have that. And they can't have it. And Hamilton can't have it. And there's a lot of developed cities that want what you have. And you want what? Encroach on it. You gotta take a look at it. You know, there's scientists and smart people, far smarter than the people in this room, that will turn around and tell you, we're screwing up this whole world by encroachment and developing shit. Pardon my language. That's what it is. When you turn around and put asphalt down, we say, hey, boy, was it ever warm this year? What's going on?
Making really good points.
Come on.
It's passionate.
Who's going to stand up for nature? Who's doing that? David Suzuki? Where is he? You know, if a deer was here or something, it would voice it to that's what I'm saying to all of it. You know, we have to be responsible for this earth. And that's not being responsible when we just say, hey, I need a place to ride my bike. I need a skateboard park. I need a bigger freeway so I can get faster to work. My company wants to be bigger, so they want to build bigger. We're going to take up that farmer's field and move in there and make a bigger factory, a bigger city hall, a bigger museum. We've got to rethink things. It's not just the people for this little park. It's all of us. All of us. Cutting down, you have city regulations say, cut down a tree like this big, you have to have permission. Okay, that's smart. You know, it does show a conservative attitude towards nature. But at the same time, we have to watch that we're not encroaching on farmers' fields, tearing up every green space there is. Like I said, this is a gem running through Brantford. You got to realize what you have. There's a song of, how's it go? You don't know what you got
Until it's gone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Next.